I'm Ivy Lee. I'm the Digital Communications Director at NYC Digital. NYC Digital is part of the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment, and it's led by the city's Chief Digital Officer, Rachel Haut. Together, we lead New York City's mission to become the leading digital city. There are lots of things I love about my job, and every day is kind of like the best day. It's really hard to pick, but if I had to just narrow it down to a few areas, I would say meeting with all of the different agencies on a regular basis and learning about what they're doing, whether it's food waste or immigrant affairs, and really figuring out how digital plays into their strategy. And sometimes I'm also meeting with people from Facebook and Google and seeing their offices, which is always really exciting. And of course, meeting with other cities, my counterparts at different cities around the world, bringing them together and sharing best practices and challenges. I would say probably the worst day of my job so far, since I've started, was definitely the days immediately after Hurricane Sandy. It was really difficult just to see and hear from the public, especially on social media, all of the devastation that they were going through. But I was able to really work with my colleagues, and we've really focused on the job at hand, which was to keep New Yorkers informed and using digital to really communicate any kind of new news and information with them. So that really helped us get through that phase, but I think that was like a very difficult period too. I would say my political hero is Tina Fey as Sarah Palin. Mostly because I think she really brought these two different parties together to really engage on one candidate that may not have gotten as much attention, and it was just funny. And I think during a really serious time, which is elections, to be able to bring in humor, and while bringing humor to touch on certain political agenda policy points is really a skill, and it's really just interesting. And I think everyone should always remember to be as funny as possible, but appropriate. My ideal weekend would involve me waking up early enough to actually take my dog off leash at Central Park. Usually I wake up way too late for that, but if I could, set my alarm clock a little bit earlier and commit to it, that's where we would be all day. So I guess if I had to pick someone to play me in a movie, I first wanted animated, and then it would be like a Lisa Simpson character, because I think she's smart, but she's also kind of spunky, and everyone likes Lisa. So.